Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lazarus expedition. How are you all doing today?
I'm doing
Everybody's doing
amazing.
good, Neil. But
Yeah,
you know who is going to be doing better? You, prospective Patreon viewer. Because after the episode, we're going to go to the after show and we're going to talk about our new campaign. And unlike last time, this one is only going to be for patrons. So if you want to listen to us talk about our new campaign, the edition that we're going to go with, and all the other stuff that involves our characters, etc., go to patreon.com/saveordie. Join with the Goblin tier, and you'll be able to check out it after the episode or watch the VOD if you're a YouTube viewer.
And if
sorry,
you're a goblin,
we're
peach
boring
out.
ass shit. Can we start the show now? Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Ethan and Mitz have all come round sort of this hedge, and they see the people in the nets. Steermere has freed himself. Cassian's chilling in net with the hands up. The two elves are covering Steermere and saying things like, sit down, we're here to help. But then one of the elves turns from covering Steermere to covering Cypher.
Cypher will drop her weapons.
All right. The elves will lower their bows.
Those two are infected. You should not get near them.
That's why we're here.
Have you heard of the town of Blup? I asked the elves.
They nod.
It's currently the reason that we're infected. The whole town has whatever we have.
Mm-hmm. Is that where it's coming from?
How do you cure this?
Clerics?
Do
Paladins?
you have enough for Blup? It's a whole village, whole city.
That is not our concern. But you are.
Do you have a leader? Blup needs to be dealt with. We don't have nearly the clerics to go and handle it. If it continues, then more people are going to end up at your forests with this disease. You're not going to catch them, and it's going to spread like wildfire.
They look uncomfortably at you, and one of them will say again, that is not our concern. But you must go. These woods are off limits to you.
We're on a noble mission given to us by the gods. If you don't let us through, he'll say, with our companions here, I point to them, would it be okay if I point to Mott, if she went with you?
Well, inspired by this conversation, the elf tells you that if you will wait here for a week, they'll bring it up with the locals and get back to you. Yeah, we'll talk about it. It'll take us a week to figure it out, and if you're still here in a week, we'll come back with our answer on whether or not we'll let you through the woods. Later that day, the elf will return. With a dip of the head, the elf says, I will lead you through the woods to the northern end. I will give you directions along the outer coast, the outer edge of the mountains, along the strap. That should take you all the way to Heatstroke.
Thank you.
Fantastic news. Thank you so much.
It's very kind. Thank you for your help.
So, our party started... Where are we here? Our party started way down here. And you traveled all the way up here to Belwind. Then you went all the way up to Scalesvale. Then down to Cork. Back to Scalesvale. Back to Belwind. This map is obviously not to scale. Through the Badlands. To Blup. Then you visited that village Tarn over here. Passed a couple of other burned out villages. Got to the Great Lakes. Singular lake, came over here, dropped off your boat, got half a day before the mushroom quests happened, turned around and spent 2 weeks chilling at the edge of the river where you saw the horsemen and everything. And now you've traveled somehow through this forest and you're up over here.
And we think we can probably see the pyramid on the horizon, so we won't get too turned around. Yeah,
you're not sure how far out you'll be able to see it, but you should be able to see it from many miles off. And I would like Nick Greenzerg. Yes. I want you to roll me.
Here it comes.
He's fishing for a low roll.
Yeah, he's fishing for a
low roll. Yeah, I am.
Oh, there you go.
That's a nat 20.
That'll teach you, Neil, won't it?
That'll teach you, Neil.
It will absolutely teach me. I have to completely rebuild this encounter. So why don't we take a break, and we will come back on the other side, and this encounter will be completely reversed from what I intended it to be. The party sees something in the distance. You can see you can see that on the other side of the lowland, on the other side of the very small valley, maybe 40 feet, 100 feet across, something like that, there are some people. There's some folks who seem to be having a conversation on the other side of the creek. But more than that, you recognize that these people seem to have like someone in chains, like sitting at their feet, like a chained up person kneeling next to one of these persons. 13 is the target you're trying to hit. That's 1, which is a critical. You need it to hit at least once more to kill them. And there they go. They die. And we are so late, so we are going to go... What are we going to do, MrMouton?
We're going to go to the after show and talk about the new campaign for probably 30 minutes-ish.
Insane idea for my new character for this campaign. You guys have no fucking idea.
Wait, don't say it yet.
No. We'll save it for the primo.
So if you want to come listen, you can go
I was trying to clickbait them.
patreon.com/SavorDie and sign up with the Goblin tier. It's the $5 tier. And then you'll be able to attend the after show and hear all of our cool stuff that's coming on for the next campaign.